Hello guys, I am finally doing NSYNC's Home for Christmas album. Of course, it's the holiday season, and hopefully these guys can put us all in the Christmas spirit. This is the deluxe version, by the way. If you'd like to see this video uncut, you can do so on my Patreon. The link is in the description. And on that note, track 1, Home for Christmas.
Dressed up for Christmas on my own for too many years. I miss the happiness, I miss the tears. On my own for too many years.
All right, JC, calm down. It's just too early to be trying to kill me with vocals. It's Christmas. It's just rude. Okay, so they started this album off by taking us straight to church. No complaints. It actually took me a while to realize that there was a choir going on because everything was just flowing so seamlessly. But of course loved the back and forth between Justin, JC, and the choir, as well as the bridge. In fact, I think the bridge is my favorite part of the song on my initial listen. Especially loved the way it flowed into that key change. So well done. All right, Under My Tree. Now, I have heard this one live. I actually reacted to a live performance of it. And JC tried to kill me again with that performance.
I wish the Santa could be here to see it's beautiful under my tree. The fire's aglow, we've got Nat King Cole singing us a song from his heart. Nothing I would rather do than hold you all through the night.
I actually love how unpredictable this chorus is. When I say unpredictable, I mean melodically. You just wouldn't see it coming, based on the verses. You better sing. You know, I thought they did a great job of making that song feel like a modern classic. Again, love that song so much melodically, and honestly so glad that we got a 6/8 time signature on the second track. You just can't go wrong with a 6/8 Christmas song. Anywho, next up, I Never Knew the Meaning of Christmas.
Till I looked into your eyes, suddenly I realized that I never.
So far, all of the background vocals have been so well placed and thought out. They're adding so much texture to these tracks. I think so far that song has felt the closest to me, like actually sitting in front of a fireplace, getting cozy and whatnot. I suppose it was the acoustic guitar making me feel those vibes. But what I enjoy the most about that song is the fact that they didn't go overboard vocally, because we all know they could have. They dialed it back, and I feel like that was necessary because the instrumentation was so chill. And that's also what I'm noticing about these songs so far. I'm only 3 tracks in, but the instrumentation has been quite dialed back compared to the in-your-face Max Martin production that they are known for. It's allowing them to put more focus onto the harmonies in the background, as well as the lead vocals, but these vocal arrangements so far are carrying the tracks, and I'm sure that was intentional. Alright, next up, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, which I have, of course, reacted to.
We've been waiting all year for this night, when the snow is glistening on the trees outside, and all the stockings are hung by the fireside. The bells are ringing, it's time to scream and shout, and everybody's playing 'cause school's out, celebrating the feeling. Oh yeah, that time of year, Christmas time is here. Oh yeah, blessings from above, God sent you his love. No matter what your holiday, it's a time to celebrate. Put your worries aside and open up your mind. See the world right by your side. It's Christmas time. Ooh, yeah. Merry Christmas.
I love that little raspiness coming out, JC.
Come on now. Let me hear ya.
Yeah, that song will never not be fun for me to listen to. I, of course, prefer the more mid-tempo, ballady Christmas songs from them, but the catchiness of that track stands the test of time, in my opinion. Alright, next up, the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. By the way, I'm not sure how many of these songs are actually covers versus Christmas originals, but I'm assuming there are quite a few originals on this album. You guys will have to let me know. Let's get into it. Obviously, I know this is a cover.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose is very unpleasant.
They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every
Very old school harmonies.
world is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. Yeah, so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92.
Justin was actually my favorite part of that track. I just thought his tone fit so well with that instrumentation. However, JC left me quite speechless with that outro. Oh, he ate that last line. Like I was just minding my own business and he had to go and get all jazzy on me. Well, anywho, next up, I guess it's Christmas time.
Feel the magic in the air. Christmas is all around. It's in the face of the little boys and girls singing their first Noel. A sweet refrain heard all around the world. A song of forgiveness.
starting to warm up to what I'm hearing. Pun intended.
Guess it's Christmas time. Open our hearts so
I enjoyed it for the most part. I especially loved where it went after the drums and the background vocals came in full throttle. I guess I just wasn't the biggest fan of the verses. It sounded like there were some weird things going on with the vocal production, but either way, still enjoyed the latter half of the song. Of course, loved the message. All right, next up, All I Want Is You This Christmas. Saxophone?
where it's warm here by the fire. All I want is you this Christmas.
Okay, I'm already loving this one.
Children sing
Cannot lie.
carols at our door. So I don't want the love of any other girl. I want only one thing in this whole wide world. Nothing else will do. All I want is you this Christmas. Cheek to cheek, the lights are low. A kiss beneath the mistletoe. Your face.
That song could very well end up being a favorite on this album. A top 3, I mean. I am a sucker for a good sax moment. And secondly, love the fact that we got 3 guys singing lead on that track. It felt like there was room for everyone. And then they all came together on the bridge and 10 out of 10, no notes. All right, the First Noel.
Born is the King of Israel. Of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining.
Okay, I actually think this sounds a lot better with the drums in the background.
Young and far, and to be heard, it gave great light.
Okay, so that cover was not my favorite. The main issue I had with it was the instrumentation. I think it would have been a much more enjoyable listening experience for me had they gone a different route with all organic instruments and less of a hip-hop influence. Of course, the vocals were still gorgeous. Next up, In Love on Christmas.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle bells.
What in the 90s R&B is going on?
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle hey.
Is this a Christmas slow jam? Yep, this song is for the ho-ho-hos.
I always thought that Christmas was a happy day. I always prayed that Santa packed love on a sleigh and send it my way.
You better sing.
Be loved on Christmas.
Oh, Justin, these darn transitions.
Gives me that feeling.
it's going to be a little harder than I thought to pick a top 3. Yeah, just love the fact that they went full on 90s R&B slow jam, but made it Christmassy. And it worked. Whoever produced that track, shout out to you. Also, them going that route allowed them to show off more vocally. And of course, they took that opportunity, and I'm so glad they did. All right, next up, it's Christmas. I am hearing howling wind.
And you know I'm gonna be right here. And still my heart belongs to you and only you. Merry Christmas, darling. Let us share the joy of love tonight. Cold winter nights may come and go, and we're still dancing slow. Can't you hear my song? Well, I'm gonna be right I'm gonna be right there for you. Wow. You should know by now it's true.
So It's Christmas got progressively better for me. I ended up enjoying the song quite a bit. I wasn't sure how I was feeling about it during the first verse, but once the chorus came in, I got more into the groove, and by the second verse, I was on board. Alright, next up, the iconic Oh Holy Night a cappella. This will be my first time hearing the studio version. I am so impressed by Lance's bass notes.
Lay the world in sin and error pining till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A night divine, oh night when Christ was born. Holy night, oh night divine. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh night.
That's another I will never get tired of hearing. That said, I think I'm always going to go seek out the live performance just because, it's nice to get a visual as they're singing. To me, it's just a perfect showcase of their musicality. All 5 of them. Same thing with I Think She Knows. I have the utmost respect for any boy band that can give a sickening a cappella. Next up, Love's in Our Hearts on Christmas Day.
I know great distance still remains between us. But
Strings?
reason to hold on. We are both wishing in the fly. Oh, as the night begins to fall, twilight clouds the bedroom cheer. Such a rush of joy, your love, it comforts me. And I do believe
You better sing, JC.
far apart as one we pray.
Okay, in all honesty, JC saved that track for me. Not that I thought it was bad, it just wasn't really moving me as much as some of the prior songs had. But when JC came in with his more aggressive vocals, it elevated the track for me, especially with those strings in the background. He could have sang that entire song by himself. I would not have complained. All right, The Only Gift. By the way, the second half of this album sounds completely different from the first half, which I'm glad that's the case.
There was one simple truth, the only gift I wanted was you.
They're giving us variety.
I was dreaming the dream had come to an end.
And finally some sleigh bells in the background.
To our family and friends, and they all wish me well, and I knew that I knew the only gift I wanted was you. Along with me.
Love that they just slid into that key change.
The Christmas tree, kissing under the mistletoe, as candles glow.
That was another stunning track, and definitely in the running for one of my top tracks on this album. It is so funny to me that this Christmas album is the album where they've had Lance and Joey and Chris singing more than just the backgrounds for the most part. And that's another reason I am so excited for this new era of NSYNC, which I really hope is going to happen. I would of course love a tour, but if they do decide to go and record some new music, that's something I'd very much be looking forward to, hearing more of the guys sing leads, just putting it out there into the universe. All right, next up, Kiss Me at Midnight.
Kiss me at midnight. Hey, yeah.
Wait, we're already stepping into New Year's Eve? All right then.
Kiss me at midnight. We'll be making promises in the dark. Our resolutions as a brand new year is about to start. And we're together just for me and you. Kiss me at midnight. Dance until the morning. Oh yeah.
That was a nice key change.
Come on. The time is right. Kiss me at midnight.
I wasn't sure if that song was going to stick with me, but obviously I was starting to sing along towards the end, so that tells me all I need to know. That was a really cute way to end the album, actually, a New Year's Eve song. The chorus was definitely my favorite part, but I did enjoy it overall, vocally. And next up, I Don't Want to Spend One More Christmas Without You. Uh-oh. I think we're about to ballad it up again. I'm ready.
This is the time of year that we learn to give, and the greatest gift is in learning to forgive. When all we think about is starting up again, whatever we lost when we were apart, there's no one I ever knew that I wanted to spend Christmas with more than you.
I felt that key change coming.
I'm taking your holidays, no holidays.
That track was stunning vocally. I also enjoyed the production overall, but unfortunately, I'm still left wondering whether or not I can root for this reunion. I have no context. Like, did they call it quits because of something silly? Or was somebody out here cheating? You know, drinking someone else's eggnog? Oh well, doesn't matter. I am not getting involved. Lastly, we have You Don't Have to Be Alone.
I don't know when we fell apart. The love that we had was like a work of art. Outside the winter seems so cold. Your heart is frozen like the snow, and there's no one home to keep you safe and warm. And holidays were never meant to be alone. The smiles we gave when our hearts were saved by each other's love and warmth.
Okay, that was a lovely deluxe track to end the deluxe album on. I must say, they nailed both of the closing tracks in my opinion, and they nailed this overall album in my opinion. Of course, it's just my first listen, but this does immediately feel like a boy band classic to me. The vocals were vocaling on all 16 tracks. I expected that coming into this, but thank goodness the production overall held up to the standard that I'm used to from NSYNC. I think my favorite thing about this album is that they were able to make the instrumentation on all 16 tracks interesting without sacrificing room for the vocals to shine. This was a 16-track Christmas album, the deluxe version at least, and I never felt like anything overstayed its welcome. That is an accomplishment, but that's just me. My favorites, well, I have Home for Christmas, Under My Tree, I Never Knew the Meaning of Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, The Christmas Song, All I Want Is You, In Love on Christmas, It's Christmas, Oh Holy Night, Love's in Our Hearts on Christmas Day, The Only Gift, Kiss Me at Midnight, I Don't Want to Spend One More Christmas with You, and You Don't Have to Be Alone. And my current top 3 would have to be Under My Tree, All I Want Is You, and In Love on Christmas. Guys, let me know your overall thoughts on this album and your top 3 tracks. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.